What's happening, Wargamers? Welcome to another Star Wars Shatterpoint Battle Report. I am joined here with Alex.
Hello!
And we are trying out the beta rules for the Galactic Legends scenarios.
Yeah.
And today we have Anakin performing Order 66. And with the defective clones, the ones who the chip didn't work with on the other side here. So we've set ourselves up as thematic of a temple board as we possibly can here. We're going to go through this as best we can. We just spent probably about a half hour to an hour going through the rules itself.
Yeah.
So hopefully we kind of got this all figured out. We're going to have some fun with it, see what happens. So we're going to do that. Remember, if you guys like this content, you like what you see, hit up patreon.com/AegisBrand a couple bucks a month. Keeps the lights on, keeps the content fresh and current. Keeps my dog fed, which is always really great. And it supports the channel. So thank you so much for everyone who's over there. Or alternatively, you can go to iwargame.net, use code AegisBrand, save 10% on any of their wonderful battle maps that are not on sale. And you get yourself a great little map to use with. So we're going to go take a look at the Galactic Legend and the Cadres in just a second here. Not really a whole lot to say on your front here.
Yeah, there's just a couple of like nitty-gritty rules things, but yeah, this is Anakin and two individual 501st troopers.
Yeah, he wants to speak to the manager.
He wants to speak to the manager. It's going to be great. We're here to commit lots of murder and definitely not get tempted by the dark side.
Exactly, and I'm here to protect the younglings.
Yeah,
that's how this works, right? On the other side, I get a wonderful whopping 2 cadres at 16 points a pop here.
Yeah.
So because I'm just one man in this particular one, the scenario was designed for like a 2-on-1 type thing, but we got this. So one cadre over here, it's going to be Rex and Ahsoka, who found some ARFs and commandos. Two members of Delta Squad apparently did not go against the Jedi here. So that's one of the cadres. The other cadre, we have Obi-Wan, who aged 20 years and as soon as he heard Anakin was involved with this bullshit. And we got Crosshair, who, against the grain, is somehow...
Yeah, he's a bad soldier not following orders?
Yeah, not following orders in this case. With the 212th and an Echo and Tech. Hey, cool! I do have another one of the 501st in here.
Yeah.
Nice. So that's what we got going on here. Obviously, this game is going to operate a little bit differently than a standard game. I have 2 order decks I'm going to be pulling from. Alex, you have a specialized order deck.
Yeah, very fancy order deck.
Yeah, that you're going to be pulling from. And so let's do a quick run over the scenario. All right, so the win conditions. I have to score 5 points 3 times.
Yep.
Based on these range bands. So
Yes.
I got to score 5 points on these 2 points. I have to score 5 points on these 3 points. And I got to score 5 points on these 4 points.
Yeah.
So basically, I got to score a total of 15 points, but the further away from my deployment zone, the harder it's going to be to get up there.
Exactly.
Because there's a very dramatic Anakin wandering around, just causing some issues here. So that's how I win. Or I can just take out Anakin.
Or you can murder Anakin 3 times.
Yeah, murder Anakin 3 times because that's it's Anakin. That's what he's known for. He just goes down easily, right?
He's got a reasonable amount of health this time.
20 stamina and 3 wounds.
Yeah.
So that's how I win. The way you win is there's a little victory tracker over here.
Yeah.
Where basically you are trying to get to Red Alert 8.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think, is it at the end of the turn where you're on Red Alert 8 that you win?
I believe so. I just have to get it to 8 and then end my turn, and then...
Yeah, so
I get that by murdering you.
I mean, we'll double check what happens on that one. But yeah, basically, you get to improve the victory tracker every time you take down one of my dudes.
And you get to reduce one every time you take down Anakin.
Right, so there's an incentive for me to punch Anakin there. So that's how that's going to go down there. You have the 501st Minions, who basically, they're 2 individual units in this particular instance.
Yeah.
Whenever I kill one, they're going to come back in your next activation, basically. Is how it's going to work there. Otherwise, my stuff all works as it normally does.
Yeah.
So I got lots of synergy here.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully we kind of got everything going here, and we'll cover anything else that might come up as we go. The cadres always have priority, so it's going to be turn 1 for those loyal to the Jedi.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to kick off. So I got 2 cadres here. I got Rex and Ahsoka in one, Obi-Wan and Crosshair in the other. I'm going to start with this cadre over here. Oh,
that's the other one.
Okay, I guess I'm starting with that cadre.
Well then.
Yeah, so I guess I'm going to start with that cadre then. And yeah, I can see a 5-0 first.
You want to plink one of my 5-0 first?
We are going to plink a 5-0 first.
How dare you?
I know, isn't that rude? No, I mean the good news is that like I totally cannot actually get to where I need to be here. So Crosshair is just going to move up to there, and then we are going to spend a force. And we're going to find a shot.
Do a climb.
We're just going to climb up to there. And we're going to end... I guess I have one more action, don't I? So we're just going to hunker.
Alrighty.
Yeah. we'll just hunker up to... there. And that'll be Crosshair all done. And I will take control of 3 objectives.
And I will take control of these 2 ones on tier 3.
Assuming we're doing this right, but nothing says you don't track at the end of it. So there we go. That is Crosshair all done. Now going into the cadre I intended to go with.
Ooh.
Shatterpoint. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't like Shatterpoint so far. We're going to Shatterpoint Rex, and he is going to get this jabroni over here to dash up. Hit this point.
Ooh, climbing up.
Yeah, get up and get that point right there. And that gives him a hunker as well, which is very good. And then Rex himself is going to advance forward to there. And we're going to defensive maneuver to there. And he will get a lovely little thing as well. And then we're just going to take cover.
Okay.
So we'll just take cover right over to
here.
Get
a second hunker.
Just make it difficult for him to be pushed off as well. Yeah. And yeah, I think that's all I got going on there with Rex. So yep, there we go.
We're taking a lot of points.
I have 5 of the points so far, so we're going to see what happens. But I don't score until after your activation.
Yeah, so I get to go first.
All right, so you have a special little deck that you got to draw from.
Yes. So I draw 2 cards as opposed to regular 1, and I pick one of them.
Now, so, we're not going to go over too much detail of these cards because there's a lot of text and they could change and all that sort of stuff, but we'll do as much as we can here. So you got 2 impacts here. You got on the offensive
and rally to me.
Yeah, so we're going to give you a moment.
Yeah.
So you chose on the offensive. What's that do for you?
So this turn, during his activation, Anakin Skywalker may make 1 additional action. This action must be a combat action. We're kind of erring on the side of caution here that you can't declare the same action twice in a turn. So I don't think he's going to be able to make 2 full attack actions this turn. But don't worry, he's got lots of other attacks he can do.
So the 5-0 first then go.
Yeah.
You do both minions, correct?
I do all minions available to me. So we're going to start with this guy here. He's going to use Tactical Maneuvers, which is a free little tactics ability to dash.
Yes,
Then he's going to take what I'm going to call a very ambitious shot. We're going to focus and shoot into Mr.
Into rocks?
Into rocks. And because I am within 3 of an allied minion unit, I get teams of 2, which is going to be add 2 additional, or 1 additional die to the attack roll.
Yeah, so I mean, you're not throwing a whole bunch of dice. It's only going to be 9.
8.
Oh, I thought you focused plus you add 2, don't you?
Add 1. Sorry, I misread that.
Oh, okay. So it's 8 dice. All right. So 8 dice, but you cap out at 4 damage.
Oh, and I'm also declaring the use of Suppressing Fire. So if I kill you,
is 1? Oh, 1's an innate ability.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Suppressing Fire only happens if I kill you, but.
All right.
Just gonna declare that basically every time. A lot of expertise on this one. Yeah. That's gonna be a crit.
5-0 first suck in every iteration. Rex getting 2 successes with 2 more, so I'm only gonna block 3.
My crit goes through.
So it's a damage or it's a shove, I think.
It's going to be a damage.
Yeah, because I
hit you with the damage.
Because I got Brothers in Arms, so I'm steadfast.
Yeah.
So, okay.
And now it's time for The other clone trooper.
Okay, so I got a quick question for you.
Sure.
Because abilities can only be used once per turn. Is this the same turn?
I believe that they are two separate cards of 501st Clone Troopers, not the same
But
card.
this is still your Galactic Legends turn, is it not?
Yes.
So, okay. So let's treat that as the case. So you should be able to use Suppressive Fire again.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's treat it that way.
Okay. So Tactics ability dash.
Yeah. We'll just add our commentary as we go.
And he's going to hit this ingress point, climb on up, focus, and do another 8-die shot into very defensive rocks over here.
Yes, sir.
That's a little better.
Oh, I see two.
The 2 expertise is just a crit.
Oh, I'll block 2.
You'll block 2.
I'll block 2.
So 4 go through. Hey, that's my tree.
So I'll take 4 damage.
Yeah, it's going to be 4 damage. I'm going to get a recover. Yay. And I'm going to shove you.
I'm steadfast.
Yay. But I did 4 damage.
Yeah. Do you want to follow up on that?
No, I'm actually cool where he is right now.
Okay. And then we have Anakin.
And now it's Anakin. So he's going to start things off with a movement action to get himself to this ingress point. Climb up to right over here.
Rex is about to have a bad day, I think.
Then we're going to pay 2 force for you underestimate my power. He's going to dash.
Yep. Get rid of those hunkers.
Get rid of those hunkers and do a 5-die attack into Mr. Rocks.
All right. I think in this case it's actually Rex.
This one's Rex?
I think this one's Rex.
This one gets to be Rex? All right.
This one gets to be Rex, yeah. Okay,
Not terrible.
I can block that.
1 expertise on this side is going to be 2 strikes.
I will block 4.
I get 1 through.
Oh, you got 5 still?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So that's going to be 2... How much health left on him?
You need to do 4.
Okay, so I'm going to do 2 damage to him.
Okay.
So
2 more onto Rex.
A little shy of what I needed, which is unfortunate. Which means
only you had another way to attack me.
Yeah, like my regular action this turn.
Exactly.
Yay! I'm going to smack you.
You also have another action. You could focus if you want. Because if you defense or if you hunker after this, you're still going to be engaged with Rex.
That's true. You know what? You're probably right.
And there's no need to recover.
Yeah.
Right?
So yeah, let's focus. Okay. Let's make it as guaranteed as we possibly can. So this is going to be 9 dice.
All right. If you could blank out here, that'd be super. Well, that crit's going to do it.
And then
I'll just block 4.
4 expertise is 3 crits.
Well, I mean, Rex blocked a good chunk of stuff there, but still has taken 4 crits to the face.
Yep, which is important because I'm going to be doing enough damage. I'm going to shove you twice. Yay. You bonk into that box. I'm going to get a free ability usage, and I get to jump.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you have the freedom to jump forward and be a little bit more aggressive if you like.
I'm actually thinking I'm going to just... Because I now have wounded someone on this point, which means I can remove this.
Yep. I've also moved your victory tracker.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Yep.
I've gained 1 victory point for wounding you.
Yes.
Then I'm going to try and be a nuisance. I'm going to take this jump to this ingress point, get over here, and remove your hunker.
Okay, that's fine.
And then I get a free ability usage, which is this is where the fun begins. Which is another jump, and then I may gain exposed to give you exposed. I think.
Do you want Anakin to be exposed going into my activation?
I think he's actually just going to chill right there and be fine with that. That's almost it, but I did wound a character.
Yep.
So I'm going to gain an anger token. That's not going to do anything yet, but once I get 4, I get to be angry.
Yeah. All right, and now it's the end of the Galactic Legends turn. So I will score 2 on this band, and I'll score 2 on this band.
Removing 2 momentum from each tier.
Yeah. So there we go. And those momentum never go back on.
They never come back.
That's good for me there. So that's the end of the first band of activations. We'll go with the Obi Cadre first, and we'll get Tekko. Tekko is just going to advance over to there, and advance. This thing keeps spinning on me. Advance over to there. Then we are going to spend a force for what is it? Fight smarter? No, this is this is fight smarter, not harder.
Yeah, it's not defensive maneuvers.
Yeah, not defense maneuvers. We're just going to go up there. We're going to retake this point. We're going to go over there. They're going to get a hunker, and Let's see here. They have Clone Trooper, so I mean Rex can. Did you put a condition on Rex?
No. What are those?
No. Okay. Well, no condition goes on Rex. And then what we're gonna do, I guess, is it was keep a low profile. That's what.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what we were doing here. Yeah, fight smarter, not harder. Removes conditions, and we are going to. Does Anakin have a deflect?
No.
No. Yeah, let's shoot Anakin a bunch of times then. So yeah, we'll shoot Anakin, and this is going to be how many dice am I throwing here?
So it's your regular dice plus 1 because you have a hunker, so it should be 7.
Yeah, because I did not focus there at all. So yeah, seven dice. We'll start with Echo because Echo is upset apparently.
Alrighty. Oh, not terrible from Anakin. 3 expertise on this side is going to be 2 blocks and a disarm.
2 blocks and a disarm? The hell? Okay, well, I'll get a crit, and you'll block 2 of those things right there. So I'll get 3 through. So 3 through for me. I'm going to do a damage and a strain. You haven't applied the disarm yet, so recover doesn't really matter. So then we'll do another damage and a shove, and then we'll do a damage and a pin.
So 3 damage, a strain and a pin.
Yep.
And a shove.
We'll just shove you back. Right back to there. We will follow up to there. And now we're going to take another pot shot with Tech at this point, which I am now strangely disarmed.
Yep. Okay.
That's actually a good disarm for you.
My 3 expertise is going to be 2 more blocks and another disarm.
Okay, well, I'm disarmed again. So cool talk.
Nothing happens when you're disarmed.
Nothing happens. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 force for I'm always first kid. And we're going to trigger Rex's I'm always first kid. And we're going to do a 5-die attack into... Oh, man, I could have exposed you with the 5-0 first.
Oh, shoot. Would you like to do that now?
I would have gotten more damage through on your last one. Yeah. So you know what? I missed it.
Okay.
I missed it because I think you rolled nothing but expertise, didn't you, on that last one?
The second one, last one was 3 expertise and a block.
Yeah, so I would have gotten 2 blocks.
2 more through.
I would have gotten 2 more through.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Okay.
I missed it on this one. That's my bad. So 5 dice coming in from Rex here.
My 2 expertise is 2 blocks and a disarm.
2 blocks and a disarm. So many disarms. Rex will get 2 strikes, so 3 go through.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 will go through. And for Rex, that is going to be... we're going to do 2 damage and 2 shoves.
Okay. That's pretty darn good.
Yeah, because that puts you out of engagement with...
the ARFs.
With the ARFs, which is kind of good for me.
Very good for you.
And we're just going to put Anakin back to there.
And he's pinned.
And he's pinned and he's strained.
He's not feeling good right now.
No, he is not. And we'll take this center point back. And that is going to be the first of the cadre. And that was just the first cadre. Second cadre, it's Rex!
Oh, no!
All right, well, Rex is going to start off. He's going to dash himself.
Okay.
All the way over to there. And then we are going to do a... I wonder... Oh, you know what? I wonder if we can reach it. We're going to do a defensive maneuvers.
Okay.
So we'll spend 2 force. And we'll defensive maneuvers all the way over there.
Annoying. Yeah. Rude.
All right. And yeah, you know what? An advance will get me to that ingress point.
Yep.
So we're going to take a quick pot shot into the 5-0 first.
Shooting first, yep.
Yeah, we're going to shoot first.
Because he's the one who's already damaged.
Oh, he's damaged?
You plinked the damage onto him with the crosshair.
That's right. So 7 dice into the damaged 5-0 first move there.
He's got 4.
That's a lot of fails.
I'm blocking 3.
Well, my crit will go through.
Okay.
Yeah, just a crit. So it's I'll deal 2 damage, I guess, because the shove's not really going to do a whole lot.
Okay.
Against you, I don't think. Man, 5 fails. That, I mean, probably deserve that.
You are just walking onto my back point.
And then we're just going to get back here. And we're going to take that, and we're going to start... We are going to start taking the back points here. And that is it for the strike team. Yeah. All right, how does Anakin respond?
When we have Into the Fray, and we have Rally to Me.
All right, well, let's give you a moment. All right, which one did you choose?
We're choosing Rally to Me, which is going to allow me to refresh 2 Force.
Oh, fancy.
Fancy, yeah. Anakin is going to gain protection till the start of my next turn.
Okay.
And at the start of his activation, he's going to get to recover.
All right, sounds good to me.
Oh, also, theoretically, if this happened, if you killed one of my minions, normally they get to go and then I deploy any dead ones.
Okay.
This turn, I get to deploy them before they get to go.
Ooh, okay.
But that doesn't matter right now.
Yeah, because that's how they come back. So anyway, so the 501st.
Yeah, they need to start doing some murder.
They need to murder some stuff. And Echo and Tech are right there.
Yeah. So we're going to start with this guy up here. He's going to get his tactical ability, tactical maneuvers to...
You probably want to stay out of 2, though.
I kind of want to go into 2.
Oh, you want to get rid of the...
I want to get out of your... Because that removes 2 dice from you because you're Echo Tech.
Which is fair. Yep.
And then...
yeah, that's right.
Yep.
That's right. I forgot that. Yeah.
Echo Tech, good. Then I'm going to focus and punch you, and because of teams of 2, that's going to be going from 5 die, +1 for focus, +1 for teams of 2.
All right, so this is how many dice?
This is
7?
7.
Okay.
It's not a bad 7. Those 2 expertise are going to be a strike.
Okay, I'll block 3.
I'll get 3 through.
Still pretty good.
Still pretty good. That's going to be 3 damage, and I'm going to recover 1 of the damage on this guy.
All right, sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got the other jabroni over there.
Yep. He is going to...
4 more damage, by the way, is all you need to do.
So I'm hoping for that full tree. He's going to tactical advance over up to here, which gets him on the point, I think, depending on how far back that guy is.
Yeah, I don't know if... you know what? I don't have Echo on the point.
So that would take it from me, but I'm still not done shooting you. He's going to focus and then shoot you.
Yeah, so this should be 8 dice because you get to use your thingy again.
Yeah, teams of 2.
Teams of 2. Yep. All right. Okay. That looks like
fails.
That looks like one of my rolls.
And then my 2 expertise is going to be a crit.
I'm only going to block 2.
So
2 crits.
2 crits going through. That's going to be 2 damage, and recover takes another damage off the other guy. But I do take this point from you. Well, at the end of...
But Techo lives. Techo lives.
Yeah.
And that's going to bring us to Anakin.
Anakin's turn. He's going to start. He's going to remove this...
He's
going to recover off the pin.
Yeah, because you can eat the 3 damage.
I can eat that 3 damage. Watch me eat it. I'm going to eat it right now.
That's okay. I think an ARC Trooper is about to eat it too.
He is going to spend a force for this is where the fun begins.
Okay.
So he's going to do a jump and then eat that 3 damage.
I love it. Okay.
Yikes. Owie. Now, I think I want to punch you first. So yeah, we're going to flip back over to Gemso.
Okay.
And we're going to do a 8 die punch into you. Do I need to... I haven't done action yet. I think I might focus. Yeah. Yeah,
So
we're going to
9 die?
focus. So 9 die.
Okay. Well, I got 4 against this. So bring it on. Ooh. 3
no
fails.
expertise.
But 2 crits.
2 crits.
Well, I got good news for you.
You're blocking 1?
I'm blocking 1.
So 5 go through, which is...
Can you deal 7 damage with 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. So the arcs eat it.
I get to use a free ability, and I also get a jump. Okay. Do I resolve it in that order? So it's a free ability first, then the jump?
Yeah, so you resolve it in the order in which it happens on the thing.
Okay.
Now, Anakin has a special ability that if he's leaving this one unguarded...
Because I wounded a character who was on it, I immediately remove that token.
But if you want to take it, he's going to have to sit on it.
Yes. But that's fine. I also gain an anger token because I wounded you. So we're going to use his free ability. This is going to be, you underestimate my power. He's going to recover and do a dash.
Do a little dash. So you don't care about taking that point?
No, I care about doing the free 5 die attack.
Yeah, hurting my economy is probably the better plan at the moment.
So this will be a 5 die attack into Techo, who are alive on how much?
2.
Well, let's hope I can get 1 success through. I got a crit in there.
That crit's going to do it, and I'm only going to block. I'm only going to block 1.
So 4 go through.
Yeah. So you got Techo.
Yeah, it was also pretty good. So we definitely got you. I'm going to do, because I have 4 successes, We're going to do shove, free ability, that doesn't matter, and then jump.
Were you going after tech, I take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's shove, free ability, and then a jump. So I'm going to resolve those shoves.
So shove number 1.
Follow up. Shove number 2.
Yeah. And you're already controlling that point with the ARF, so...
Yep. I also technically removed that thing now, but doesn't super matter. And then I'm going to get to do a jump, which will just get me right up here.
Ooh, gonna go pick on Crosshair, eh?
Theoretically.
I've moved your victory tracker, so you're in yellow now. So basically, whenever the Galactic Legends turn is going to roll around, you're going to refresh a force.
No, you're going to refresh force.
Oh, I refresh a force.
Yeah, it's getting worse for you, so you're getting more force.
Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that a lot. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And is there anything else he's got, or is that it?
I think that's it. Yeah, so
I will score 1 on the center, and I'll score 2 on the back there.
Yeah.
Oh, and
1 on my back.
And 1 from Rex, the hero we need.
Yep.
All right, let's go into the cadre. We're going to go with Rex's squad first. And we got the Commandos. I'm actually going to reserve the Commandos, and this is a shared thing between the two cadres here. So we're just going to then grab Ahsoka, and I'm actually happy with that. Yeah. Sadly, Racia doesn't do anything in this particular instance. No primaries, but she can do stuff. So we are going to have Ahsoka get all the way up there, and then I think what we're going to do... How far? Oh, darn. So she's going to have to spend 2 force on jumps. So we're just going to spend the 2 force on jumps just to get her up to there.
Okay.
And we're going to take that point back. And then we are just going to hunker.
Okay.
Because there's not really an easy path for you to get up there and take that hunker away. So I think that is where she's at. She spent 3 force to do all this, 2 for the jumps and 1 for the reserve there.
Yeah.
But that gives me another control point over here, which is actually kind of a big deal. And we're going to go over to Obi-Wan squad, and we got the 212th. All right, the 212th is going to go over here and support the center. We're just going to get these mooks up there, and I am within 3 of Ahsoka. So what I'm going to do is we are going to unload. Is it worth it unloading into the 501st? Yeah, sure, why not? We'll unload into the 501st. So we're going to start with, I guess, this back guy right there.
And the 501st in the front is the one who still has a damage on him.
Yep. And we will coordinated fire expose.
Okay.
Is it worth it? I need to do 6 points of damage to him?
Yeah.
No, I'm getting really low on force, so no, I'm not going to. And we are going to... yeah, we're not going to. So this is going to be... How many dice? This is only 6 dice. Okay. Which is not a lot. I always forget how little it actually is with these guys.
All right.
So 6 dice going in. That's 2 fails and a lot of expertise.
My expertise is just another block. So block and 2.
Crit and damage. It's going to basically go through.
Okay.
So 1 crit is a damage and a pin.
So it's a total of 2 damage and a pin.
Yep. So you're going to protection 1 of that?
Because Anakin is giving them protection for being within 4 of him.
Okay. And here comes the second attack. Oh, that's much better.
Same on my part. I'm going to block 3.
So 2 and a damage going through. So it's going to be 3 damage total plus a pin. So 4 damage.
So 4 damage total, which leaves him alive on...
And I'm going to shove you.
4 damage and then protection?
So it's going to be 4 total. Because it's 2 from the tree, 1 from the pin, 1 from the expertise. Yep. So 3 after protection.
3 after protection, which leaves him alive on 2.
And we'll just push up a little bit here, which will get me on the point, which is kind of good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to spend... Oh, this isn't actually a spend thing. So getting ahead of yourself, Snips. So we are going to have Snips jump forward.
How dare you? Oh, there goes her hunker. Got him.
Yeah, the hunker goes away. But we are going to then do a 5-die attack.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I know this means Anakin gets some potential clapbacks into me, but...
He doesn't have a clapback. Block in 2.
Well, that's just going to get rid of my expertise then.
Okay.
And 4 will go through.
Whew. I think it may have gotten him. Can you do 2 damage?
Yes, yes, I can.
Okay.
Which is like that's what 4 going through here. Oh my goodness. There's no point in putting a condition on you.
Okay.
Because I don't think it really matters.
It certainly doesn't, because as soon as these guys would put a wounded token on them, they get removed.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll do the top route here, and which will be some damage here.
Yep.
There's going to be some shoves. Shoves not going to matter because you're going to get removed from the table.
You can follow up, though.
I don't want to follow up.
Okay, so...
Because I have the 212 taking the center point.
Fair enough.
And I get a jump as part of this.
Jump right back?
Jump right back.
How cruel. So he is removed. Anakin's going to gain a anger token because a character was wounded. And he gets to dash towards you if he wants. How many people do you have on that center?
Just 1 at the moment.
So
Anakin can dash back down there to keep me from taking that point.
That's the plan, yeah.
It doesn't really matter. Well, I guess it does kind of matter at the point now, because now you're in a position where you have to take a point from either Crosshairs or Ahsoka, because otherwise it will score out the center there for me.
Yeah.
But that is Ahsoka all done, I guess. Well, no, that's the 212 all done. That's the 212. Oh, you know what I'm going to do then? I'm going to spend a force for defensive maneuvers.
Oh, no!
And we're just going to get another body.
So no hunkers, but that puts 2 to 2? 2
to 2.
Yeah, so still tied in my favor, but if I
yes.
leave, now it's really bad.
Yeah, you don't want to leave, is basically. Oh, was that worth a force? Whatever, you committed to it. Let's go with it. So there we go. That's me all done. All right, moving over back to the Galactic Legends.
We have 2 cards.
I think that's like first to the fray or something like that. Into the fray.
Into the fray and on the offensive. So into the fray is the one where I jump using the advanced tool, which is great. On the offensive is I may make an additional action, and that action is a combat action.
Well, let's give you a moment. What's Anakin up to?
We're going to choose into the fray, which refreshes me 1 force. I'm back to full. Yay. And whenever he jumps, he can use the advanced tool.
Yeah, no, that's actually a big deal for you.
That one's pretty big.
Yeah.
We're going to start the turn with the 501st. Has to. He's going to... he has tactical maneuvers first. I'm not that worried about it.
Do you want to soften Ahsoka, or...
She has no hunkers anymore. Does she have a deflect?
She does have a deflect, but I mean, it's not like that's going to kill
her. But I don't care. It's fine. He's going to focus, and then he's going to shoot into Ahsoka.
Sure, sounds good.
So, because there's no other alive minion right now, this is just going to be a 7-die attack.
All right, well, I got 5 with a deflect.
You're deflecting.
I will deflect.
And that 3 expertise is a crit.
My 2 expertise, I'll block 3.
My crit goes through.
Yes, sir.
Take a damage.
All right, and you take 2. Fair trade.
Equivalent exchange.
Fair and even.
Now we go to Anakin's start of turn, and before that we have strategic redeployment.
Yep.
So we get another...
Yeah, so my defensive maneuver was pointless.
Yeah. We're going to deploy this guy right here so that he's engaging your guys.
That's fair.
Then Anakin gets to go. He's going to...
Go punish Snips.
That sounds really fun right now. Yeah, we're going to spend a ton of force to do it, though.
Yeah, Snips is easier to take down. Oh, actually... So Ahsoka has better defense, but less health. Crosshair has worse defense, but... Oh, actually, no, they're both rolling 5. And actually, Crosshair has crit mitigation. So I think Snips is the easier target.
If all goes according to plan, I'm killing them both.
I'm very intrigued.
We're going to spend a force for... This is where the fun begins, where I jump with a reasonable tool. We're going to go right over here.
Yes,
then I'm going to choose to gain exposed to give you exposed.
All right.
Don't worry.
I'm not going to bother putting it on.
Yours is sticking around.
Mine's not going to be relevant for very long.
I'm going to spend 2 force for you underestimate my power to recover and do a 5-die attack at you.
Okay. Okay, so quick question. Were you planning on doing a full die attack into Ahsoka at all?
So the plan was to hope for the best on this 5-die attack.
Okay, because I just wanted to make sure, because you were like, this would burn my exposed, right?
Yes, the plan is to make this 5-die attack even better.
Okay, all right.
Not terrible. 2 expertise is 2 more strikes.
Oh, block 2.
So it's only 2 going through.
Yeah.
Was hoping for a real crazy hit there. That's going to be 3 damage and a shove. We're just going to shove you off this.
Yeah, the shove gets me off the point, which is still a big deal.
which is unfortunate. Oh, shoot. You know what? I didn't get the jump I wanted.
Aha!
So,
little victories for me.
I think I don't actually shove you then.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I just leave you up here, and I have to punch you again.
All right. I got my expertise this time.
Yes, so this one's going to be a proper 8-die attack.
All right. Bring it on. And then after this, you'll have to tell me how you were planning on getting crosshair as well.
Yeah.
Well, there's some crits coming at me. Oh, gee.
Oh, where was this when I needed it? The 3 expertise is a crit and 2 strikes.
I'm pretty sure you got Ahsoka.
Yeah.
So I'm blocking 1.
My tree.
Yes, your tree. Very much so.
So as a preview of what I was planning on doing, this is 2 shoves, a jump, and a strain, and enough damage to kill you.
All right.
So
do you want to shove me this time?
Yes, the plan was ideally shove, follow up on that shove.
You needed the second attack to get a whole bunch of things. Okay.
Follow up on that shove. Also, when I wounded you, I removed this token. And then I get my jump.
Oh, even that becomes the long jump?
Yep. It's whenever you jump this turn,
Wow.
you may use the full tool. So I jump over to this.
Which gets you the ingress point.
And I still have an action. Had the 5-die done it, I could have taken an action to walk and punch you.
Jeez. Okay.
That being said, didn't quite do that.
But you still got to do all that. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
now he still has an action left, and I don't know where he's going.
Yeah, you can go in and strip the hunker from Crosshair.
I think that might be the play. Yeah. We take the move action and we go stand next to Crosshair.
Yeah, stripping that hunker. And that will be the Galactic Legends turn.
Yep, I'll gain another momentum.
Yep, because you took out Ahsoka. So I've scored out security tier 1 at this point.
Yep, and you remove 1 from security tier 2 and 1 from 3.
Yep.
So I'm kind of on the ropes, but
Rex over here is just like, yeah, I'm good. We got this. All right, so let's go into the next turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I know I have the ARFs coming if I top deck or I have the commando, so I'm going to go with this deck first.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Obi-Wan out of hiding. So Obi-Wan is going to activate, and he's going to run forward, like so. And then Obi-Wan is going to do an advance. And we'll just
take that center point.
Well, I don't take it. Oh, I guess I do.
You have 3 bodies on it to my 1. Or to my 2.
And so I got 1 more action here, so I might as well just beat the tar out of some 5-0 first.
Yep, the one right here has 2 damage on him already.
Okay, well, I mean, that sounds like the one to beat up.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I ever heard one anyway. And do I want to... I'm going to hold on to force here because I only have 2 force at the moment.
Okay.
I might as well hit you with a pin.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll hit you with a pin. Because why not? Like, use the coordinated fires, right? Ooh, that's
blocking 2.
That's a lot of fails. So 1 crit goes through.
Okay.
Which is just going to be damage and a recover.
Okay.
So I guess just for giggles, I'll get rid of the
strain.
Okay. Yeah. Not that it really matters. The 212 aren't hurt or anything like that. So, so Obi-Wan was not as impressive as I was hoping it would be. But he's also now in a position where if Anakin comes back this way,
yeah,
I mean, I got
you get to be a nuisance.
I get to be a nuisance, exactly. We're going to top deck the ARFs. So the ARFs are going to wake up here. Mm-hmm. And what we're going to do is we're going to move 1 ARF right over to there. Clearing the path so this other ARF can get up.
Use the ingress point, yep.
Use the ingress point. And I guess we're just going to unload into the 501st. Mm-hmm. Now, this is going to be an interesting question here. Does the strike team turn count as the limitations for me using abilities?
I believe because it's a new cadre turn, you can use the same abilities, because that's how we've been doing it with the 501st abilities.
That is fair. That is fair. Although
another coordinated fire for another damage.
Yeah, I might as well go into the wounded one.
Yep.
Yeah, I might as well go into the wounded one there. Or alternatively,
you can put a pin on the other guy.
I could just throw damage on you as well.
I mean, It's a damage onto either one because you pin coordinated fire pin puts a damage on because he's already pinned on this guy, or it's a damage on that one.
I'm going to save the coordinated fire for just in case I chew through this guy here.
Yep.
Because if I deal 4 points of damage, which I don't know if I'll actually do it or not.
He's protection.
Oh, protection is a range. I thought you just had it, to be honest.
No, it's within range 4 of Anakin, who I forgot to flip over to his other side last turn.
Joke's on you. Okay.
I'll do that next turn.
All right. Well, here comes 7 dice from the ARFs here. So here we go. That's actually, I think, my best roll so far today.
I'm blocking 2.
You're blocking 2. So my expertise, my whopping 3 expertise here is going to be a crit and a strike. So 3 go through.
Okay. This is into the wounded one?
This is into the wounded one.
Can you do 4 damage?
I have a pin. So yes.
So he goes down.
Yeah, so I'll do 4 damage. There is a shove on there. Not that the shove doesn't matter. I'm not going to be following up.
He's removed from the board.
So he goes away.
Anakin gains a anger token.
Yeah, and I guess we'll just do we'll now do the other one into this fella right here. And we're going to coordinate fire with
that
a pin.
Damage.
No, we're going to do a pin.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to do a pin because I can't take him out, so the damage doesn't really matter. Whereas the pin has a more impactful
Fair enough.
thing. That's also a very good roll for me.
I'm going to block 3.
Ooh, okay, that's pretty good for you too. And my 2 expertise is just 1, so 2 strikes go through. So 2 damage, a pin, so 3 damage, and a shove. There's nowhere I can really shove yet there, so I'm not really going anywhere. At this point, if I wanted to be cheeky, I could spend some power or some force with Ahsoka and try to take out the 5-0 first. Because you only have, 4 left?
Yeah.
No, I'd rather have the 2 for mind trick. Mind trick, yeah. So that'll be that, and I will take back this point and the center point. So I think I'm about to score out security tier number 2 there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to get this in here right now because there's only 7 cards in the deck. We know the last card for you is a Shatterpoint.
It's the Shatterpoint.
So this is going to allow you to do a legendary effect.
Yeah. So we believe.
And what else does it do on there?
It refreshes all my force instead of the normal amount.
Your
that
force
the card
feels
refreshes.
really inconsequential.
Yeah.
In this game, like it doesn't feel like you ever actually are in danger of running out of it.
No, especially because Anakin's force costs never go up.
Yeah.
But he's got more to spend on this side, so let's find out. And we're also going to draw into the fray. So I get the legendary ability Redeploy. So this is, again, when he jumps with the advanced tool, and Redeploy. Whenever an allied character would advance or dash, they may instead reposition.
Yeah. Now, because unfortunately your minions go before Anakin goes, you have only one guy who's just going to get rid of that pin.
Yeah, he's going to reposition. Look at him go!
Oh, and he's got one more action.
He's got one more. Well, no, that was a tactics ability.
Oh, that's a tactics ability?
On his card, Tactical Maneuvers does a reposition at the start of his turn.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah,
fine.
That's just good. Yeah, so he that's a dash. But because of this, that was a reposition that got rid of the pin.
Yeah,
it was great.
There we go. It's quality. So you got 2 actions then.
Yeah, and he is going to attempt to walk, which makes it a dash, but that's a reposition because of the legend ability.
I guess.
I'm just going to walk over to the
Things getting
point.
weird.
Yeah. He's repositioning over to the ingress point.
Things getting weird.
The center point doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
Yeah, because at this point you're not going to be able to take all the points away from me, so no. I'm going to score out and then the point's just going to go away.
We are going to take a pot shot at Mr. Crosshair.
Sounds good to me. So 5 dice into Crosshair here.
6 die.
6 die into Crosshair. I don't know why I thought 5.
That's their melee. What's 4?
All right, that's going to be, I'll block 3 and a crit to a strike.
Oh, cool.
So 1 goes through.
I do a damage.
Woo!
Got him.
Got him.
And
Crosshair getting what he deserves.
Now it is Anakin's turn.
So you reinforce.
So I...
Yeah, you reinforce step. So bring in.
Oh, yes, I bring in another dude. Yeah, let's go. Here's the other dead guy. He's going to hang out over here.
All right.
Now, Anakin's got a whole bunch of crazy new stuff because he's now become Anakin Skywalker tempted by the dark side.
Yes, sir.
And the first thing he's going to do is we're going to spend 2 force for you underestimate my power.
Okie dokie.
This is... Ooh, do I do it like this?
Do you want a moment to kind of get the order of things?
No, I think I've got the order. We're actually going to start by making a regular combat action into Crosshair.
All right, Crosshair loves this.
This is going to be
killing Jedi is what he does. So bring it on. That's not bad. Okay.
3 expertise is going to be a crit and 2 strikes.
I will block 2 and a crit to a strike.
Okay, so 4 go through. How much health left on him?
8.
8. 1,
Which,
2,
if you get your
3,
tree,
4,
you can do it.
5. I don't have my tree. I got 4. So
Crosshair continues to be a nuisance.
yeah, we're going to do 5 damage to you.
Okay.
I'm going to get a free ability, and then I'm going to get to do a jump. So the free ability, how much health left on him?
He's got, you said you did, how much damage did you do?
5.
5? Yeah, so he's got 3 left.
3 left?
Do you want to try and force choke him?
That's the plan, yeah. We're going to use
A good manager
the free
lifts his
ability.
employees up.
Yep. Force grasp, it's not force choke, it's legally distinct.
All right, he's not evil yet.
Yeah, we're going to pull you 3 towards me.
Okay.
So
yank him.
just
you're gonna hit the crate if
yes.
you go that route.
It just puts him down there, right?
Oh
no, this crate. Duh.
Yeah, you're gonna hit this crate.
Oh
right
man.
there, yeah.
Drat. What about if we just hit these crates?
Okay.
Yeah. We'll just bonk you down here. And now I roll 5 attack die for each crit and expertise.
Oh, crit and expertise. Okay.
You are going to take damage.
And this is 5 dice?
Yeah. That's 3. Crit and expertise.
That's Crosshair.
Nice. So that gets me another anger token.
Yep. You needed 3 to do it.
A momentum. And now I have a jump as part of my tree.
Sounds like fun.
So I'm going to jump this away.
Oh, good. It's not one of the crazy long advanced jumps.
No. Now I'm going to pay 2 force for you underestimate my power. He's going to recover and then dash. Okay. Only instead, because of the legend ability, that dash is a reposition.
So even he gets the reposition on that, eh?
Okay. Any character. So he's going to do that, and then do a 5-die attack into Mr.
But my hunka!
Oh, but don't worry, it gets worse, because I promise I won't fail again does not specify attack action.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend, let's say I'll spend 4 of these anger tokens and add 4 die to this to make it a 9-die attack.
All right. I just take solace in the fact that his tree caps down at 8 damage, not 9.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, you're right. I should have gone for these. Well, no, if I went over there, I would have been punching nobody. Because
it's very true, yeah. Not a bad roll.
4 expertise is 3 crits.
That was a expertise right there. It doesn't matter. It's still just 2.
Which blocks all possible strikes, and then 4 go through.
So
we're going to do... we're going to do a total of 5 damage to you. Okay. Or, wait, hang on. Let me just check something.
Can you shove me off the
point? I can shove you off in 1 if I stay on the same level as it. So instead, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage, and I'm going to shove you once.
Wait, that damage is better.
That damage is better, yeah. I was looking at 2 shoves and doing 1 fewer damage.
Getting Rex off the point is actually a big deal here, because I was slowly bleeding you on that one, right?
Then I'll follow up. Flip this point and stop you from slowly bleeding me in the back.
But we're gonna clean up this center line here.
Yeah.
These objectives no longer exist, and now I gotta take 3 in the back here. Mm-hmm. So let's see what we can do. Well, I know I have a Shatterpoint over here, so we're gonna go with Obi-Wan out of hiding, who is immediately going to. He's going to do this.
The run.
And can a run get me over to this point? I think it can.
I think it can. If it doesn't, it definitely does with a hunker.
Get me over here.
Well, I think you're in already, but if you want to hunker for more,
yeah, we're gonna hunker just to make the 501st not as effective. Oh, actually, we're gonna hunker this way.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna hunker.
Makes sense.
Way. Yeah, we're gonna hunker that way. So Obi-Wan will take that point over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got the lovely little commandos over here, which, I mean, there's not a whole lot they're up to at this point. And I'm going to have to refresh my deck, so I'm going to get a whole bunch of force back anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we're going to, let's see, we're going to get up to there with 1. And then this mook over here is going to get up to there. And I might as well burn some force here. Mm-hmm. Because why not?
This is the defensive maneuvers.
This is the defensive maneuvers, yeah.
And they're not engaged.
They're not engaged.
You get to keep this hunker.
Because I'm not going up the ingress point at all. And now I got to think about what my last action is. Oh, wait. No, yeah, my last action. We're just going to load into the 501st over here, and because this is the last of my activations, I'm going to spend the 2 force. Oh, no, the 1 force. That's right, because it doesn't cost 1 to begin with, and we're going to expose him.
Expose, okay.
Yeah, we're going to expose him. And I don't think I don't have any focuses here that... Yeah, no, I don't have any focuses. So, commandos, this is going to be 6 dice.
I'm exposed, so just 1.
And my 1 expertise is going to be a crit, so 3 go through.
Okay.
So 3 going through is going to be, we'll do 4 damage and a pin.
Ooh, he's alive on 1.
Yeah. So I just need 1 success to do it again here, but you're no longer exposed.
Yay!
Yay!
Theoretically, you could whiff this. You didn't whiff this.
I did not whiff it.
I'm going to block 2, though.
You're going to block 2, and my 2 expertise here is going to be another crit. I'm going to get
3 crits through.
3 through again. So we're just gonna we're just
you're gonna turbo murder him.
Yeah, for fun, we'll do another 4 plus a pin for 5 damage.
Cool.
Cool.
He's dead.
He's just dead. And that is the commandos all done.
Yeah.
Moving back over to the Galactic Legends.
We have Rally to Me and On the Offensive. And I think because my force really, I have so much force all the time, I'm not that worried about force refresh right now and giving him protection. I think having an extra action on Anakin is probably going to be a little more... you know what?
We'll give you a moment.
Yeah.
Anakin is rallying the troops.
Yep, we're doing Rally to Me, so he has protection, and at the start of his activation, he gets to recover. I also do strategic redeployment before minion activation.
Okay, which is good, because that's going to keep a 501st on this point.
Yep, that puts a 501st right here on this point. We'll do him right here. Yeah. Standing on it menacingly.
Means if I pull Rex, he's going to actually have to do some work.
Yep. And we're going to... Actually, you know what? Very deliberately, we're going to put him here. There's a reason for this, I promise.
Okay, I believe it.
And then, now it's minion activation.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to start with this guy. He's going to do a tactics ability dash over to here. Then he's going to take a move action to...
Just get under the point. So I can't just easily take it from you?
Yeah. I think what we have to do, though, is we have to go to this ingress point here and go above the point.
I mean, either way, you weren't getting on the same level as it anyway, right? So.
But if we're lucky... No, I'm not within 3 of them. Unfortunate. But I do get to shoot Rex.
As everyone always dreams of.
Yes, so it's just going to be a 6 dice shot into Rex.
Alright, I got 5.
Those expertises are going to be a crit.
My expertise is going to be just 1 block, so 4 blocks
my crit goes through.
Yeah. I take what, 1 damage or a pin?
Damage. I do 1 damage to you.
Oh, you don't want to do the pin?
I can't do a pin on 1 success. It's a shove.
Yeah.
Now we have this other guy.
All right.
He's going to tactics ability. No, I still want to keep a body on this point.
Yeah, because Anakin's going to be running all over the place at this point, right?
He's going to... I still want extra die, so you know what we're going to do?
Oh, no, these are different units. You don't have to complete the combat action first.
Yes.
That's right.
We're going to do the tactics ability dash to get to here.
And if you get the shove, you get back on the point.
Yeah. And because I am now within 3 of these guys, I get an extra die, so I'm going to focus and roll 8 die into you.
Good roll.
Very good. And that expertise is a strike.
Well, I'm going to block 4.
So
and your 3 crits
go through. How much damage do I need to do?
Can you deal 2 points of damage?
I can. I can do that and get the shove and get a recover. So I'm just going to recover a damage.
Yeah, getting the shove on top of all that is actually the...
Yeah, that's the linchpin. Yeah. So I'm going to go over to here. You're going to go down.
Who recovered the damage there?
He did a recover, and he's going to recover it off of Anakin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I just saw you grab a damage off somewhere.
No, sorry. Hold on. Sorry, I thought I'm all over the place. I'm feeling very boxed in the corner. Yeah. But I did wound a guy.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to gain a momentum, put it into red alert.
Yes, sir.
And now it's Anakin's turn.
Now it's Anakin's turn.
At the start of his activation, he recovers. He's down to 4 damage. He's really in danger of dying here.
Yeah. I just have not been putting things into him.
Yeah, and I need to go commit murder on a lot of people.
So where's he off to? Do you need a moment?
Yeah.
Where's Anakin off to?
Anakin's going to start with a move action. He's going to take a walk over to here, and then we're going to pay 2 force for Force Grasp.
Okay.
This is going to allow him to choose an enemy character within 5.
Grab
that guy.
Trooper.
Pull him 3.
That's quite the pull.
Yeah, it's a crazy pull.
Alright.
And then I roll 5 attack die, and for each...
Crits and expertise.
Crits and expertise, you take a damage.
I'll take 1.
Just 1.
Yep. Means you gotta work for this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I always had to work for this. Okay, now we're going to spend 2 force for You Underestimate My Power.
Okay.
This is going to be a recover and then a dash. So he's going to dash right over to here. Then he's going to make a 5-die attack into this guy.
Oh, he's a 5-die attack on top of that, eh?
Yep, and we're going to spend 3 of my anger tokens to make it an 8-die attack.
Okay. Bring it on.
That's a pretty darn good 8-die.
You
No
might
expertise, but only 2 fails.
I think you got it. I think I'm only blocking 2.
Okay.
Because commando armor clone armor kind of sucks.
Yeah. So 4 going through. How much damage do I need to do?
5. 6 actually because of protection.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you're 1 shy, eh?
I'm 1 shy. No! I needed to kill you with that.
Protection for the win.
So I'm going to do 5. I'm going to get a free ability.
Which you've already used.
I do have 1 more ability, which is a force jump.
Oh, okay.
Which I am going to use, because I'm... Yeah. So free ability is force jump. We're just going to jump up this ingress point.
Okay.
And then they jump on the tree to get over to here.
Oh, the jump comes after the
Yeah, there's a free ability and then a jump.
Okay.
And now for his second action, an attack.
Okay.
Into the 212.
Yep. All right. Bring it on.
This is going to be 8 die as well. Woo! 4 expertise is 3 crits.
I'll block 2.
You block.
So your crits go through.
Yeah, you block everything possible.
So that is the 212 down.
That's 6 crits.
Yeah, that's the 212 down. I only got 7 health on them.
Yeah, I take them all the way down. They're super dead. I hit them with a strain. And, and I get 2 shoves. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They had 7 health?
7 health, yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be 2 shoves. I'm going to strain you, and I get to jump. So let's just shove this guy back twice.
All the jumps that you have here are kind of insane.
Oh, he's got so many jumps available to him. And then 1 more. I'm not going to follow up. I'd rather just jump back up here.
Yeah. Okay. And that's Anakin all done?
That's Anakin all done.
I've already done your things. I'll do that right
take
there.
1, and
Ooh, things are getting tight.
It's very tight, yeah.
Very tight. All right, this is for all the marbles here. Beautiful.
Yep.
Rex is almost pretty much who I needed to see there. So yeah, we're gonna make a galactic. I can't run Obi-Wan there. Oh, poor me. All right, we're gonna climb the commandos up.
Yeah, so, that pesky scale.
Yep. Lovely scale. And they get a hunker as part of that. Then Rex is going to activate. And do you want to just climb Rex right up there from
right to here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Right to there. And we're gonna toss some dice into the 501st here.
Alrighty, I've got 3 dice in melee.
So 7. That's a decent Rex roll.
I'm blocking 2. That's a pretty decent block roll.
Okay, and in combat, that's I'll get 4 through.
Oh, jeepers. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because 1 expertise is 4 there.
Yep.
How much damage does that one have? That one's
they're both fresh right now.
They're both fresh. So okay, we'll do the I said 4 I got here. Oh wow. Okay. It's not enough to take you down. I needed 1 more success.
Okay.
To take you down there. So what do I do here? I am going to. I'm going to do the top tree.
Okay.
Because it's going to be 6 damage and expose and a shove. Because the shove gets you off the point, which is all I needed right there. I'm
6 damage. Oh, I'm looking at Ahsoka. I'm stupid.
Yeah, and then yeah, I guess that's where that's gonna end right there. I don't know if I want to follow up or not.
And I'm exposed, you said?
Yeah, and you're exposed.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I'm going to spend some force.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to dash back and hunger.
Ooh.
So now I'm steadfast.
Yep. That's really rough for me.
Yeah. So that caused.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, oh wait, hold on. There's no point in me being steadfast because this is Rex's last turn.
Oh, he's dead. Yeah.
He's dead. So yeah, so there's actually no point in me spending any force.
Fair enough.
On Rex in this particular case.
So
what we're going to do then? We're going to.
Because he's made an attack action, a climb.
Yeah. So you know what we're going to do then? We're actually going to do the defensive maneuvers. We're going to just end within 3 of the clone commandos here.
Okay.
Because. No, he wasn't within 3. He'll do a. Oh no, I can't get within. I can't get close enough to recover the clone commando.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay, there we go.
All right. You flip both of these points.
Yes, sir.
And then Rex is removed.
And then Rex is removed. All right. And we are going to draw Crosshair. All right. So I could bank. I could try to top reserve and try to go for like Obi-Wan or Echo and Tech, but Crosshair gives me the most consistency here.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to wake up, and we're going to do a trick shot. And we're just going to ping this mook right there.
He's going to die.
He is going to die, apparently.
He was alive on 1, and now he's alive on none.
Exactly. Then what we're going to do is we're going to spend 2 force, and we're going to find the shot.
Okay.
So he's just going to do a climb dash thingy over to there. He's now focused.
Yep.
So there we go. And we are going to take a pot shot into this dude
this
right over
poor
here.
501st Trooper.
We're going to spend a force to coordinated fire.
For 1 more damage.
Yep.
So you only...
I'm just keeping my force economy up to count here.
Yeah.
So I've spent 3, 2 from Crosshair, 1 on the commando there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, the commandos aren't dead. They've never been taken down.
Yeah.
They've never been taken down. Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll do a coordinated fire over there, and Crosshair is going to be throwing. Is it 9 die? No, it's 10 die. It's 10 die, and no cover for you, sir.
Oh well, what was that?
Not that it really matters.
I need to block 4 on these 4 dice.
All right, Crosshair. Time to do your thing. Come back here, you.
Why did I say that out loud?
Oh, that's rough.
I'm blocking 2.
That's like an amazing Crosshair roll. We'll just get rid of those 2 right there.
And then your 3 expertise.
3 expertise.
Do they convert into at least 1 success?
2 crits and a damage.
Whew. Yeah, he's dead.
2 crits and a damage. So that's going to be 5 successes going through, which is more
basically
than enough.
The tree. Any conditions you do don't matter, but
yeah, no conditions are going to matter. But I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, pin, 4, 5 with some recovers. Whoop-de-doo. 6 with a recover. Whoop-de-doo. 7 with a reposition.
That is the brutal one, but he's just dead.
Yeah, 7 with a reposition.
So, and you made an attack while you were within 5 of Anakin.
Okay.
So I'm going to gain a anger, and because it defeated an ally, I'm going to gain another anger.
And we're just going to, just so you can't make good use of the ingress point, we're just going to go right there with that.
And I hate to say this, what do you do with your second action?
We're going to take cover.
Yeah.
Yep, we're going to take cover and hunker. And yeah, I have 3 points here. This is going to be very hard for Anakin to finish things off here. All right, what do we got?
We've got. We don't have the one I really wanted, but I think it's still fine.
Okay. Do we have Into the Fray or on the offensive? Do you want a moment?
Yeah.
All right. What are we going with?
We're going to be going with Into the Fray, refreshing a force, and doing the all-important. You're going to stand here and watch Anakin try and win the game.
Oh, you only reinforce 1?
I think you only reinforce 1.
Jeez.
I could be both, but
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Because if Anakin doesn't pull this off, then I lose the game.
Yeah.
But he's going to start by making a move action.
Yeah. So he advances over because you need the jump for the height there.
Yes. So now we're going to spend 2 force for Force Grasp. We're going to pull this guy.
Now, it's very important to note, we do not count those little things on the track there.
Yeah, these little tracks.
Yeah, we don't count them as obstructions, because I know somebody's already thinking that right now. Now, remember, you don't pull past Anakin.
I was just going to pull into the boxes.
Yeah, you do that.
And now I roll 5 die, and for each crit and expertise you take a damage, I need to roll at least 1. There's the crit.
So that's not combat damage. They go down. So, okay, so congratulations. You're now at the victory tracker 8.
Yes.
So now what you need to do is you need to keep me from scoring 2 points.
Yes. And Obi-Wan's just doing his thing over there. There's not much I can do about that.
Yeah. He's just being a nuisance.
Yep. So now, do I get to this ingress point with a dash? I think maybe, but
I mean, you could also just force jump up.
If I do the dash and get at the ingress point, it makes things more consistent.
So, I mean, you do hit the ingress point. I have positioned in such a way where...
Do you think I could go to here?
There you could go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can't stand on the point, but that's fine. I just need to kill you while you're standing on the point.
Okay.
So we're going to spend my last 2 force.
Okay.
For you underestimate my power. I'm going to recover off of damage. Yay.
Yay.
Then I'm going to dash up to this ingress point, remove this hunker from you, and do a 5-die attack, but I'm going to spend both anger tokens. It's actually a 7-die attack.
All right. Ooh, didn't want to see those 3 fails.
No, I did not.
I will block 3, and I will turn a crit to a strike and get another block.
So you block everything.
I'll block 4.
Yeah.
You only
turn a crit to a
had
strike?
1 crit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my.
So it all comes down to this one attack then.
You can only deal 8 damage.
Oh, I can't kill you.
Yeah. You can't get... You can punch him, though, an awful lot.
I'm going to try.
All right. Punch him an awful lot. Yeah, that's the roll you needed to see on the last one for me.
Yeah.
It's just going to block 1 and a crit to a strike.
No crits. You block 1. I get 5 through. 1, 2, 3, 4,
damage.
5, 6, 7.
Oh, it's only 7 damage.
Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Like, it's still not enough, but...
I got 5 through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Had I got 1 more success through, had you not blocked that...
You can deal 9 points of damage?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh.
So if you have to go a little weird way around this tree, but you can do 9.
I thought you capped at 8, so that block was
that one
crucial.
block lost me the game.
Oh, my goodness. All right, that was tight.
Mm-hmm.
That was tight, because what's going to happen at the end of the Galactic Legends turn, even though you're on this point right here, I take these 2 off, and unfortunately your win condition was to be at 8 when I...
Well, you still have some of these momentum, yeah.
So it is a clutch victory for the cadre here.
Mm-hmm.
Very tight. That was a lot closer than I anticipated.
Yeah.
We're going to jump up to the meditations and actually share our thoughts on the beta rules for these Galactic Legends skirmish so far. But I mean, so far that was fun. I like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it. We'll see you next time. Happy wargaming.